No, ugh, be good. Hey guys, it's Ray, and I am with Tyler, who just hosted an amazing mastery chat. How do you feel right now?
I tired a little bit. It was tough keeping up. So many great ideas shared.
Oh my God, the way that you formed our mastery chat questions just caused for so many resources to just be dumped for the last hour. I cannot tell you how much I was like saving links to go open or downloading things to look at later. Like, this was an extremely active and helpful chat.
So many resources. Like there's so many books that were shared and like activities and like I couldn't even keep up. Like I'm gonna have to sit down later at some point and just sit there and just scroll back through everything.
Well, I am so thrilled that you decided to go live with us after, because we really love to recap the chat for those of us that are listening right now or watching, and they may not have gotten a chance to go on to Twitter, or maybe they're watching this after the fact and just want to kind of see that overall arching idea of what we discussed. I see that Adam's here with us. Hey, Adam. But Tyler, would you mind, before we get into the chat, before we tell you all about the topic, would you just tell us, like, what do you do in education?
Usually nothing. I just kind of sit around, hang out. No, so I'm a former classroom teacher here in Illinois, and this past year I joined Team Newsela, and we are an instructional content platform. So we provide articles every single day, 5 different reading levels. It's like engaging, authentic, relevant topics. So really my role is just to support educators all around. So I travel, I do professional development, I workshop with teachers, share resources all the time. It's kind of the inspiration for the chat tonight is everywhere I go, teachers are like, we need more resources. We need more, something in our classroom. So that was kind of, based on my travels this past year. This is something that I really wanted to like get out there and share with people.
Absolutely. And you've been traveling all over. I cannot keep up with your travel schedule. You've been everywhere, it seems like.
14 states in the last like 6 months or something like that.
It's hard to be popular.
Right? I try.
So, okay. You and I have been connected for a while, and I was actually on the phone with somebody earlier, and I described you as one of my favorite people on Mastery Chat. I won't lie to you. Adam and Jeff, who are commenting, watching us live right now, they're actually on my list of like favorite Mastery Chat people, and so is Joe. He just commented as well. But Tyler, I feel like Mastery Chat is not complete if you're not there with us, and being able to watch your transition as teacher to now be able to work with teachers and support them with the tools that Newsela provides has been so neat. And for you to be able to bring that to the chat was even better. Was this your first time hosting?
It was my first time hosting Mastery Chat. So
what took so long?
I was waiting for the invite. I mean,
I do love
when Ray's going to ask me. I mean, I see how it is.
It's true. I think you messaged me and you're like, what does it take to host Mastery Chat? I'm like, I'm going to send you the link to sign up right this moment. I was shocked that you had never hosted. It seemed like a no-brainer. This was perfect.
Well, I feel like for me and for you guys, like this last year of Mastery Chat's been like a whirlwind of like, expansion and traveling and all these different things. You guys wrote a book. I decided like, hey, let's change careers after, almost a decade in the classroom. So a lot of changes, but a lot of really good things happening.
Well, you definitely like showed up for this chat. We're going to talk more about the questions and the topic, but I do have to tell you, you have to host again. Like, consider this your invitation to go round 2, because there were so many good things that were shared in this chat. It's a no-brainer.
Man, like that's setting the bar high. Like,
oh yeah, you should be nervous.
I mean, I might just like disappear off. Like, this was my one like crowning moment, and like just if you guys don't see me on Twitter tomorrow, like this was it.
Well, what would I do if I couldn't send bacon gifts to you? I don't know what I would do.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I'll stick around for that.
So, Tyler, tell us a little bit, like, was there a question that you asked our group that you felt like either really created great responses, or maybe it was one that you were just excited to ask and you knew that this question was coming and people were really going to enjoy it?
It was really the first question, like, what is your favorite lesson? Like, I just love seeing like all these different activities being shared and like different approaches. And that was my favorite. I started with it, kind of that high point. And like, there were so many like just things I didn't even know. I'm like, what is this? Like there was like finger twister game that was shared that I'm having to go back and check out. Like, I don't even know what it was, but I'm hooked on it already. Like, how can I do that with Newsela and hook that in. So I always love like seeing different activities. I shared my favorite is Royal Rumble activity, by far favorite activity of all time. Shared that out. So it's just great seeing all these different activities.
There was so many shared. I know we have a lot of people commenting right now, even in our video. Jeff Kaplan said there were so many resources shared tonight. Adam says that I always set the bar high, but I don't know. That might be true. Katie says you did a great job moderating. Way to go. Would never have known it was your first one. Look at that.
First Mastery Chat. I've hosted some other ones. I actually host Newsela Chat, but Mastery Chat tonight was crazy. Like I there's so many things that I missed tonight because I couldn't keep up. My tweet deck was about ready to crash, I think.
So I have to tell you, we set a record for Mastery Chat. I think it was either last week or 2 weeks ago. And one of our Teach Better team members emailed me during the chat, and they were like, I think we're going to break another record. I'm like, I think so too. So that's awesome.
I followed so many new people tonight. It's just, yeah, it was a good time.
That's so exciting. So tell us, I know that you've hosted other chats, but really you mentioned Newsela Chat, so I got to hear more. When is that chat? So everyone listening now is able to kind of put that on their calendars as well.
We are coming back. We're a monthly chat. We are coming back next month in, let me see, March 3rd, I believe.
So is that a Wednesday?
Yep.
Yeah. So once a month on Wednesdays?
Yep, usually the first Tuesday of the month.
First Tuesday, okay.
Yeah, and it changes some, and we're adapting it a little bit and trying to find our groove, where Newsela Chat fits, and we're really trying to get people to see it as more than just Newsela, more so like, just pedagogy and just think, as a thought partner, like how can we partner with you guys? Like we're not trying to sell this to you. I mean, obviously, if you want to buy Newsela, we're all for it, right?
Sure.
But also, like, we just want to be a thought partner with a lot of our schools and teachers all around. So that's really just getting our message out, talking to people, working with people.
Oh, I love it. Is this a new chat, or have you guys been doing this for a long time?
We've been doing it for a couple of years. We have a pretty loyal, like, Newsela-based following. But like I said, we're really trying to branch out more into, like, hey, come talk to us about Newsela and literacy.
Yeah. No, I think that's super powerful. And we'll make sure that our Master Chat family knows that Newsela Chat is going on once a month on Tuesdays, because that's just going to be a great hub. Like you said, like brainstorming with really good people that are just trying to provide value. I mean, that's the whole point of Twitter chats anyway. And so the fact that Newsela is getting on board to do that with the amazing resources they already have, in my mind, is a win-win.
I'm all for it.
So any other questions that you feel like, if somebody maybe didn't get a chance to participate in the chat, I know that there was a lot of other things going on people's lives, maybe they missed it. What question do you think they should go back and look at besides question 1 about sharing their resources?
I really like the question about like what book, article, resource influenced you in your career. And there's so many shared out that were even like, you think of like just beginning the career, and so many people shared out different books like, oh, this influenced me after 10 years, 20 years of teaching, or like this changed my mindset completely. There was even, I saw a couple Teach Better screencasts being shouted out. So congrats to you guys also.
That was so fun.
So many, there's so many great books and articles that I gotta go back, and my stack at home just keeps on growing.
I know.
I did the DBC Inc. books, just that 5 for 50 special that they did, and I bought like 10 books, and I have a stack that's just never gonna eventually get read. I don't want to say never, but it's slowly getting read.
It takes time. I understand that.
A lot of airport reading.
Yeah, I saw a bunch everywhere from DBC. Like I know the Tech Rabbi had Educated by Design on there, which I actually it's like sitting on my nightstand right now. Even though I've read it, I just love everything about that book. And then I saw a lot of others, like Love and Logic was mentioned. There were so many books that are just great for educators, whether it be, more philosophical, maybe more story focused. I just think it's a great hub to like find your next book.
Yep, that was the goal for me tonight, is like people can look back and hopefully there's something that they can pull from it and either bring to their classroom or help them in their professional development journey. And that was the goal. I
love it. Well, Tyler, I know that you have a lot more going on tonight, so we do want to respect your time, but this chat was unbelievable. I mean, I truly mean it when I say that I'm going to go back and make sure that I grab as many resources as possible, because it was an awesome one. Is there a chance? I know we saw you at Teach Better 19. Are we going to see you at Teach Better 2020?
I mean,
maybe.
Send me the details.
Fingers crossed. I know the details will be coming out later this month.
I mean, we should probably move it to Illinois. Illinois is way cooler than Ohio, right? I mean,
it's true. I do love Illinois. It is nice to talk to my fellow Illinois people.
Right.
Very true. And I get to be. I know you're presenting at a different conference this week, aren't you?
I'll be at OETC in Ohio actually next week. As I just threw Ohio under the bus right there. I love Ohio. Don't get me wrong. I'll be there next week, and then I'll be at IdeaCon at the end of the month here in Illinois.
So I'm going to be very jealous in saying this, but you know that Jeff Gargis is also going to be at that Ohio conference. You should bump into him. We'll
definitely have to cross paths. I'll be there all week.
It's so fun. And then IdeaCon is going to be a ball. That's later this February. Yep. Jeff and I are both going to be there. So there's going to be a lot of fun networking, lots of sessions. It's going to be a blast. And I'm at ESSA in Chicago this weekend. So it's like conference season. People just sharing as much as they can for educators to be re-inspired this spring.
Who doesn't love a good conference too, right?
Awesome. Yes. So Jeff Kaplan says, how come you are not going to be at Teach Better 2020? He is going to be there. He just needs to confirm the date. And the date is not yet public yet. And none of you, even though y'all know me and I can't keep a secret, none of you can get me to share the secret tonight. We are announcing the date later this month, along with the location and some amazing speakers that will be joining us, which hopefully will include Tyler coming to the fun that we will be having in Teach Better 2020.
Hey, Jeff, let me know.
Wants to know if we could do Atlanta. I'd go to Atlanta.
I could do Atlanta.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
I'm doing LA in a couple of weeks. I mean, I'm all for warm places.
Warm places, that would be nice. Right? I think our joke last year is that we really needed a beach.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Do you see me? Like how pale I am? Like we need to get out of the Midwest.
I need a vacation. I totally understand. Well, Tyler, thank you so much. I hope that everybody here goes and follows you on Twitter and continues to connect with the amazing resources that Newsela offers. Would you mind sharing just your Twitter handle or any other contact information that might be useful so somebody watching that wants to just continue our conversation?
I'm at EDU Overstreet on Twitter. And if you want to reach out, I'm pretty much on there all the time, I feel like. So reach out and talk Newsela, literacy, education, whatever you want to talk about.
And send him a really good bacon gif. Then he responds very quickly.
A lot quicker. It's guaranteed.
All right. Well, thanks so much, guys. We really appreciate you and Tyler. Amazing job. We will see everybody next week for Mastery Chat. And it's just going to be a ball. So thanks so much, guys. See you later.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.